the stakes.
HotelStaff TV, where hospitality gets real.
Jim Dinardo from HotelStaff TV. I'm here with Rajiv Satyal.
You got it.
Rajiv Satyal,
Wow, what a great
right?
start.
Okay.
Rajiv Satyal. You said I can't say it better myself.
Hi, Rajiv. Pleased
Nice
to meet you.
Good to meet you, James.
All right.
So you go by James or James?
James, Jim, whatever you prefer.
Whatever.
Just
okay.
don't call me
You've
late
been called
for
right.
dinner.
Yeah. Yeah. Well put. Well put. Well.
So you're here to be on stage tonight. You're the headliner for the comedy show.
Tomorrow
right?
morning.
Tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Right.
What an ideal time for comedy. 10:15 a.m.
Well.
That's going to be my opening line.
Right. Well, there you go then. Well, so here's the thing. People will be well fed from breakfast, hopefully.
That's a good point. They're not hangry.
So how did you, it's a strange question, but how do you end up, is comedy something that came from your childhood, right? Was it something that gained you attention as a child in the home front?
It does. I think more at school than at home. I was the eldest child, which is rare for comics. Usually comedians are the last born in birth order. You're fighting for that attention, right? Irish families, Indian families, Italian families, it's all the same. You're fighting for that attention. But when you're the eldest, you kind of already have it. So it's more in school. And
Okay.
it was really to grab people's attention that way. So I started doing it in 3rd grade and never looked back.
So now, obviously this is the Asian American Hotel Owners Association. So there's a brand of comedy that appeals to the Indian audience
Yes.
more. And what would you say if we had to figure out like what it was for people that might not necessarily be from that genre?
Sure.
What would you say that you find resonates more with it, with the Indian audience that maybe white people like me wouldn't get?
Stand-up comedy is a mirror and it's a window. So sometimes it's a mirror when the audience sees themselves in you and they're like, oh, he's one of us. There are times where it's a window and they're looking through a window and you're seeing something that's not you, something that's not familiar. And he's like, oh, he's one of them. And the idea is to balance the two so that you feel like, oh, he's one of us, but he's got a different perspective because you're exactly them. Well, then they can do it, right? See, what's that twist that you're bringing to the mix? Also, for a lot of Indian audiences, Asian audiences, it's multi-generational. You'll have with the hotel business, have a grandfather who founded it, the father who's running it, he's going to give it to the son, the daughter, whomever. And so you're doing comedy that's really from ages, I haven't seen kids here, but sometimes at a lot of these gigs, 15, 16 years old, all the way up to like 89, 90. That's hard whether you're brown, white, black, anything.
Right, right. Do you find that it's a challenge to get warm in situations like this? And what do you do in a situation where you come out and the audience in the beginning doesn't resonate? Do you have some go-tos?
For sure. I mean, the best thing to do is remember that it is a marathon, not a sprint. You're doing 40 minutes. And so if you're doing 5 minutes, you kind of come out swinging and you're like, boom, 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 boom. Especially if the audience knows it's short, they'll kind of roll with you. But if you come out with too much energy, they're like, okay, I'm a little exhausted from all the clapping, all the applause. Like he's asking me for too much. You need to ask them for some to get involved, but you don't want to ask them 10 questions to open, right? Where are you from here? Do you this? Do you have a dog? Do you drive a car? Do you wear glasses? Do you drink water? Like a minute and a half in, they're like, okay, is he doing the show or are we doing the show? Right? So you need to bring your talents to the stage, but you got to meet them where they are, which is why asking a few questions to open is a good idea.
Right, right. So let's talk about home life a little bit. So what you flew in here, where are you based out of?
I'm based in Los Angeles, California.
You're in LA.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have to get a passport to come to the rest of the country.
Well, welcome.
It's good to be here. Good to be back.
We're locals actually. So
yeah, you're in Philadelphia.
Yeah, we're right here.
Okay.
So when you come in, do you do this and then followed by a comedy circuit or standard comedy circuit that's not this type of event? And what does that typically look like?
That's often a great way to do it, especially if you're booked pretty far out, which this has been. So you do this and then at night, maybe go over to Helium or wherever. I'm actually going to New York on Saturday, so I have tied it in with another trip. But yes, when you're kind of out at sea, so to speak, it's great to be able to tie these up, especially because the wife and kid are at home.
Right.
Yeah.
How old are you? How old is your kid?
He is almost 5, and I'm 50, so that tells you how late we got to the game. Some people will say there's no right ways, no wrong way. Let's call them Californians. But I will tell you right now, I will tell you right now, there's a wrong way. Big 50 with a 5-year-old. That's not the right
Exhausting.
way. It's exhausting.
Exhausting.
It's a blast. It's a blessing, but it's exhausting.
So, if we wanted to find you at your next scheduled comedy club, something like that, you know what I mean? If we wanted to get a shameless plug in, how would we do that? Where are we going to find you at?
I'd say the best place is Instagram, @FunnyIndian, @FunnyIndian on Instagram. So Instagram.com/FunnyIndian. for the older
Okay.
folks. Or LinkedIn. I have Funny Indian, the moniker across, I think, every social media. So if you put that in, I should pop up.
Awesome. And if you wanted to leave the audience with something humorous, I'm going to put you on the spot, my brother.
That's Jim's way of saying, I thought this was going to be a lot funnier.
No,
What's this guy doing? Let's see. Okay. So I'm going to open tomorrow. One thing I'm going to say about AAHOACON is it's got so many vowels in it that even if you solved it on Wheel of Fortune, you'd end up owing them money because it's so many vowels. There's so many vowels. AAHOA also sounds like the next big Bollywood star because you got the whole Khan family.
Right.
You know, you've got Shah Rukh Khan, who is the king. You've got Amir Khan, who is the thinker, and you've got Salman Khan, who's the shirtless. He's the one without a shirt all the time. Now we bring you AAHOACON.
We all wish we could do the shirtless
yeah,
thing.
I'm close.
He's not the only one in his 50s. You know what I'm saying? We will save you the shirtless interviews. You know what I'm saying? So
that's the midnight show.
That's I got several more years in the gym before we get there. Is that fair to say?
That's good. AAHOACON 27, we do the shirtless interview.
Well, that's right.
That'd be quite a commitment.
And I'm gonna tell my wife it's all about cardio and low carb. That's what we got.
That's the name of the game. Got to
keto
it up.
Well, I'm really looking forward to catching you tomorrow night at the show. This has been fantastic.
Thanks for having me, Jim. I appreciate
awesome.
your getting in contact. Great to be here at HotelStaff.
Follow him on his Instagram page. Check him out at this next comedy show that he'll be. I'm sure you'll find it there.
You'll find it on my Instagram, LinkedIn, wherever
And he's
else.
going to be rocking it tomorrow at 10:15 a.m.
And be sure to watch HotelStaff TV.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Appreciate you, my friend.
Thanks, Jim. Really
That was fantastic.
In the lobby, in the boardroom, deals are made.
From the front desk to the risks we take.
Every voice, every move, every call.
In this game, yeah, the stakes say it all.
This is the stage where the real ones speak.
Decisions made every day of the week.
From the ground floor up to the C-suite breaks. If it matters in hospitality, it's the stakes.
HotelStaff TV, where hospitality gets real.
If we were going to cover anything specifically, if we wanted to make sure we got to something, what would be something that you would wish that we would cover here?
I think this event for us at Muse is a perfect confluence of a few different topics. So one, this is the founding of the country was done here 250 years ago. The event we're at, AAHOACON, right? Probably the epitome of the American dream, the epitome of entrepreneurship, the epitome of the opportunity in America to build a business from scratch, to build a life, to build a dream. And that's what the AAHOA organization is all about.